Why single men become outcasts. Outcasts because normal people get married and settle down. Outcasts because the thought of sharing your bank account, your home, your income, time and energy are all terrifying thoughts. Outcasts. Outcasts because they see falling in love as a notion more suited for romance novels or Disney films. But being single shouldn't mean you outcast yourself. As in, being a single man doesn't mean you should become a hermit, go off grid, and act as if the rest of the world doesn't exist. No, I say even if you prefer to be by yourself most of the time, having the skill to communicate with others is an important skill, and one you should not give up on. Being a single man doesn't mean you have to be celibate. You can if you choose to, or you can still enjoy women without losing yourself to them. Hello men, Replicant Fish, music, numerology, visuals from a game called Fairy Tail, which is also a Japanese anime and manga. Never heard of the anime before until I saw the game trailer, and I prefer the more mature anime. I'm not really into bubblegum anime, the more childish comedy ones, they're not really my thing. The last good anime I watched was Ajin, Ajin on Netflix. Damn good show. But back to the video. When some men choose to live as single bachelors, many find that they'd prefer to withdraw from the wider society entirely, and this is understandable. Sometimes it is difficult to be red-pilled when surrounded by so many blues. As well as being shamed as single men, we're sometimes shunned because we don't fall into the role of boyfriend or husband, or even have the desire to do so or to be that. Thus, it's easy for men like us to become outcasts. It's easy for men like us to be shamed because some of the biggest insults to men are: you don't have a woman, you can't get a woman, you can't handle a real woman, you don't like strong women, and my god, what else is there? You don't like women, it's because some woman hurt you, and so on and so forth. The many insults. So as a man, you're constantly insulted for not throwing everything you are and have at women and hoping it works. You're insulted for not giving in so easily. You're insulted for not being a fool and thinking more about your life decisions. You are immediately seen as an outcast, a broken man. For some people, they think a man should only be single in the interim, until he finds another woman. But for a man to choose to be this, to be focused on himself and to be by himself, no, this man has to be labelled as lesser. Lesser because he's not seen as the norm. Single men are only outcasts if they choose to be. If everyone else can boast openly about their sexual orientation and what they choose to do, then why shouldn't single straight men be able to do the same thing? How is it that we're not allowed to shame anyone else in this world, in this PC culture, except single straight men? That one does baffle the mind. So yes, I boast about being a bachelor, because it is my life choice. There is not a person on this planet that could tell me what is better for me. You see, that is their own fantasy, their fairy tale. It's their fairy tale and fantasy for you to fit in place and follow the program, even when the program is flawed and covered in errors. The red-pilled is called so because once you see those errors, it then becomes difficult to just ignore them. Focus. Observe. Remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.